Okay, champions, Yazzers. These are the scores from Benjamin Agosto. They just came in a little while ago. Robert Monty, you got a 3. For Hip Hopera, What Goes Around Comes Around. Robert, I think you are the bad boy, killing your girlfriend. Tis tis, haha. I really like the use of the 3 people. The death spiral to lift trade-off was especially cool. I would have liked to see a little bit more hip-hop throughout this. Was a big part of the theme and the music. There were hip-hop movements, but they became just moments between figure skating elements. I would like to have a little more detail to why you left in the beginning. The phone rings and you leave, but I want Melanie to beg you to stay, so when Fred comes along it makes sense why she is drawn to his attention. Emily Tuttle, 3 for Salome, Unreciprocated Love, no eye contact, really funny. I really like the music choice. It fits the story perfectly, but I haven't heard it before. I thought all the movements went really well with the music. I also like how you used repeated movement. Maybe try to let the music dictate when a movement should be repeated and don't overdo it. Otherwise, it will lose its impact. Unfortunately, I didn't get much story from the program. I also want you to be aware of the negative space in the choreography. I love that you were attentive to specific musical cues, but there were waiting moments before a new section that I want to see milked instead of lost. All right, so you guys, I'm actually reading this as you're seeing it as I'm seeing it. Oops, other direction. Felicia Beck, 4.5 for enticement. And double death spiral, good job. This piece was really well thought out, and I like the way the intensity builds. The music is so powerful that I was worried the movement at the beginning didn't fit. Once the 3 of you were involved, however, it was better. I love how much was going on, and everyone's movements were very detailed. There was a lot of very cool intertwining highlighted by the double death spiral. Rockney, I think most guys would like to find themselves enticed like that. Big smiley face. Good job. Try to make the movements even bigger and to incorporate more speed with such epic music. Muriel, 3.5. Dreams come true. I like the story and the inspiring message to never give up on your dreams. I thought the story came across well, especially like the body movement in the middle alone section. You really conveyed the sadness and longing for your dream in the final pair section. I would have liked to see a little bit more creativity in between your elements. There was a little too much crossovers in hand-to-hand. Try to play with some different ways to build speed together, and this will be really solid. All right, moving on to Diana Lynn. And you guys, earlier I had a conversation by a text message with Garrett about how I've improved in my technology, but I'm just demonstrating to you that I really haven't improved much. But you're getting your information. Diana Lynn, 3 stars. Romeo and Juliet, good job. I was surprised to see the synopsis in the video. It almost made it seem like I was watching a silent film of Romeo and Juliet on ice. I thought the beginning had some nice circular movement, but I didn't like the actual choreography. I didn't feel like the actual choreography told as much of the story as the synopsis. The death scene was a little too literal for me, more like an on-ice staging of the play. I would like to see this part of the story skated. Heather McLaughlin, 3.5 stars, Fairy Dance. This was a very sweet story. I thought you did a good job showing that the older fairies were teaching the little one. I would have liked to see Olivia's movements to start out even more timid to show even more development. I liked Olivia moving around the spinning fairies and serpentining between them. I would like to see some of this effect when they were skating in a group, like fireflies swirling around each other. Adam Blake, 4.5 stars. This was a beautiful piece. The story was very well told. I really liked the pacing right from the beginning, how each character had a very quiet beginning to show who they were. You also did a nice job getting your skaters to really show the emotions that we're supposed to be conveying, his trepidation and her anticipation. I thought the build-up to the proposal worked well. I would like to see a little bit more speed as the piece was hitting its button, and then a little bit more intimate ending. This is the realization of their dream as a couple, and I want to see that. Great job. Garrett Kling, 2.5 stars. This was a very dramatic piece, and I actually appreciated the lack of libretto. I got the emotion, but I didn't get the story. Your skater did a good job of committing to the character. I thought it was too literal and that your story could have been told with edge work and less pantomime. And so, there you have it. I believe, given these scores, and I have to, go over my math, that Adam Blake and Robert Motti are now the finalists for Young Artist Showcase 2 live show, and Amanda Huffman and Aaron Comez are the grassroots finalists, but I have to review my math. So congratulations to all, and I'm very proud of everyone. I'll be talking to you tomorrow.